And I want you to hear from some specific individuals who have come through our mentoring program. And I want you to hear how their lives have been impacted, how indeed they have gone to higher levels in their lives as a result of the impact that our program has made on them. So we're going to start with Taminka. Taminka, why don't you share, no more than 2 minutes now.
Okay. Sorry, Mr. Freeman, you know I'm long-winded. Hi,
Yeah.
everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm Taminka. I'm one of Elevate Your Game's original group. Mr. Freeman came to the class to recruit students. And then I was like, I'm not staying after school for extra time. And then so he said, oh, they have snacks. So anybody who know me, food is my persuasion of everything. So of course I went literally for the snacks. But then God is so good. He blessed me with Miss Cecilia. And Miss Cecilia said at that very moment, like that she agreeing to stay from, I think I was in 9th or 10th grade. Maybe I don't know what grade I was in, but maybe 9th grade. So she agreed to stay for the whole 4 years with me. So even if it was just me and her, it was just me and her. And anything that I wanted to do, Mr. Freeman and Miss Cecilia like would do it. Miss Cecilia bought me a sewing machine. When I said I wanted to be a nurse, I'm currently an RN, but when I wanted to be a nurse, Miss Cecilia introduced me to her sister that was a nurse. The first internship we did it at the courthouse. I thought it was just so boring. I really hated it, honestly. Like, so then the next year when we go through like the interviewing process, I told Mr. Freeman, oh, I don't want to go to the courthouse. It's just too boring. Everybody is so mean and serious. But I was like a kid, so honestly, I didn't know like the severity of it. So then he offered me to go to Martin Luther King had a nursing program, like where you learn like medical terminology and you get to do like basically like a residency. You get to do different tours. Mr. Freeman like was helping me with the application, grab my transcripts. The day of the interview, he was there, made sure I was looking presentable, went over interview questions. Obviously, I got the internship with them, and then that was my going into my senior year. So my senior year, I joined the CNA class. And then from there, I worked at the hospital for like 10 years. I was an LVN. I'm an RN now. I have a bachelor's in healthcare administration management. I'm currently getting my master's in nursing leadership. But I always dedicated to Mr. Freeman and Elevate Your Game and Miss Cecilia, because certain stuff that he taught us, like 9th, 10th grade starting, like show up every day on time, look presentable, always be professional. Like he literally told me that at 14 years old, and it applies 20 years now. Like I try to show up on time, and if I'm late, I'll be like, man, I'm late. I need to show up 5. If I'm on time, I'm late. But if I'm 5 or 10 minutes early, I'm on time. So just certain stuff always ring in my mind. And I think the exposure they gave, seeing professional people that came from Compton come there and like take their time with us and teach us, like it was like Mr. Cecilia was an engineer. I didn't know any engineers. Like my parents wasn't an engineer, or I didn't even know anybody in my community that was an engineer. So many people that came through Elevate Your Game and they different walks of life to come and show us love and take time out of their busy schedule and not be paid, whether they was from the community or not from the community, that resonated so like well with me, because they believe in me. So if they believe in me, I need to give back. So even though like I'm a nurse, I always try to like mentor and help people, because somebody mentored me and got me to this point. So we have to always, pay it forward. I think that's my time, Mr. Freeman.
That's it. Amen. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Clap to that. Man, what a testimony.